Bear with me. I'm pouring my coffee. Oh, I already got 2 likes, and I haven't even started yet. What's up, everybody? Come on in the chat. Come on in the chat. We have a very interesting conversation to have today. Come on in. Come on in. How's everybody doing today? Please let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Let me know if you can see me clearly. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And let me get my notes up so that I know what I'm talking about today. Real, what's going on? Yo, that video you just released, bruh, tell us how you really feel. Real, that was, I was like, all right, bro, get at him. I think it's okay that you call and you shout out Shanita, and it also, yeah, let's big up our family on here. People have a lot to say, and a lot of times it's just negative. And it's one thing when you have an opinion about something, which is fine. But if it's like straight negative, I'm not with it. So I appreciate that. What's up, mommy? I just saw you. How's everybody doing? Molly is in the house. What's up? And Shanita. What's up, everybody? I got my coffee. Let me take a sip. Even though I shouldn't be drinking coffee right now. It's pretty late. Because right after this, I'm going to bed. I go to bed right after I take a shower and then go right to sleep. Real Brother 32, what's up? How's it going? Man, today was a good day. The weather was nice up here in the Northeast. Like, it wasn't like too hot, too cold. It was perfect. Perfect day. Perfect cardigan weather day. You know what I'm saying? I'm back on my cardigan again. Mr. Harrison is back. Yeah, I peeped that Melissa girl, and she's just a negative person. Yeah. Coffee gives me the opposite effect, puts me to sleep. Okay. Tea does that for me too. Like, tea does that. Yeah, but coffee. And the thing is that I could drink coffee and I can go to sleep. But if I need a boost of energy, excuse me, like now, coffee would do it for me. That and a Red Bull. But I don't have any Red Bull. So how is everybody doing? Harry Z, what's up? They're still talking about Sunday's live stream and you coming on the panel. They're still talking about it, Harry. So, man, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your input on Sunday. Appreciate it. Cardigans are never out, man. Come on. We know what it is like in the summertime. I can't wear my cardigans because it's dumb hot in the summertime in New York. But, you know, spring is here. Spring is sprung. Cardigans come out, wash them in a delicate wash, hang them out to dry, put the bad boys on. Andrea, what's up? How are you, sis? How are you? Yeah, so how is everybody doing today? Anything special happened today? It's Tuesday. I'm live. I'm excited to be live with you guys. If you guys can do me a favor, if you have not done so yet, please hit that like button. It'll do me a favor because YouTube seems to like that kind of stuff. So please hit that like button when you come in. And bear with me while I yawn because I had a long day. All my days have been long. All my days have been long. But that's all right. Grinding, you know. Soon my days won't be long. And I've committed to doing this. I'm going to try to do my best, staying committed to my 8 p.m. 1 hour block every Tuesday on this channel and Saturdays at 10 a.m. I'm trying. Yeah, 7 watching, 7 likes. Okay, thank you. I only see 6 likes, so maybe YouTube hasn't updated it yet on my end. But yeah. Oh, and I just got finished editing a quick video that's uploading tomorrow at 3 p.m. So I actually have a premiere at 3 p.m. tomorrow. What? I haven't had a premiere in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I got a premiere tomorrow. So please, after this, if you can go over to the channel, see the premiere, hit that set reminder button for me and watch it live with me and the boys tomorrow. All right. Man, today was a good day. Did anybody do anything special today? Tell me, because I want to live vicariously through you guys. So I'm in the school building all day, so I don't get out much. And if I was to go out, I'm not going anywhere. Rona's outside. That's how my students say it. Whenever somebody's coughing or sneezing, Rona. Why? Like why? Why are 4th graders that way? I don't know. Why are they that way? I love my 4th graders, but why are they that way? It's so funny. they're at that age where they're no longer babies, right? And I was a third grade teacher for 2 years. And I kid you not, like being a third grade teacher, you watch them from being babies to being little boys and little girls. They go from being babies to little boys. You watch them grow up. And then when they're fourth grade, they think they're big and bad, but they're still very childish. But in fifth grade, they're all cool. They're elementary school seniors, right? See, Mr. Harrison is really cool and everybody loves Mr. Harrison up until they get to the fifth grade. Now they're too cool to say hi to Mr. Harrison. I love him anyway. I make a big deal every time I see them fifth graders. You have fourth graders too? Listen, fourth grade is a dope age. Like I love my fourth graders. Like they're a great age. I love them. Like they know stuff, but they're not babies. Right? So they're not acting like babies. And I can tell them, stop acting like a baby. And they get it. You can't do that with a third grader because when they first come into third grade, they're just leaving second grade. They're babies. They're babies. But in fourth grade, I could be like, yo, grow up. If my principal hears this, I'm probably going to get written up. I really don't tell the kids to grow up, but I will tell them to stop being babies. All right, let's move on. So today's topic is going to be an interesting one, a fun topic too. Talking about the gift of singleness and how it's a gift and why it's a gift and how it should be celebrated. We should celebrate singleness. Yep. Aisha asked, what made you choose fourth grade? It wasn't really a choice. My principal put me there because there was a need in fourth grade. So that's why I was a fourth grade teacher, but I don't regret it. I love it. If I had my choice, I would continue doing fourth grade for the rest of my life. My last year, fourth graders act like they're too cool for me, but having me in my feelings. Yeah, they listen, they think they're cool now. They're in the fifth grade. You know, they're the big dogs in school. Yeah, it was just last June, right? We were playing hopscotch together. Don't think you're big. I will bring up hopscotch. You're too cute for hopscotch in 2 months. Listen. Have you guys picked up the mugs yet? Go get your mugs. Let's see if StreamYards want to be funny tonight. Let's see if I put this in. Will it come on? Because it probably won't. StreamYards is probably mad at me. Or Streamlabs is probably mad at me. They don't want to be my moderator tonight. Help me moderate. Yo, hopscotch is fun. Yeah, so do I, real. Like, you know, when we were children, we wanted to grow up so bad. Now that we're grown, we want to be children again so bad. I tell my kids, slow down. Like, you don't need to, my actual sons, stop trying to grow up so fast. Like, relax. Thanks, Marley. I appreciate it. Like, stop trying to grow up so fast. Relax. Chill. Take it easy. Because once you grow up, you're old forever. Once you get old, you are old forever. There's no going back. No going back. What's up, Mo? How you doing? So listen. Tell my kids, chill, slow down, be children, enjoy your life. No need to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend too soon. All right? Go play baseball, basketball. Go play double dutch. Chill. You don't need all that heat right now, man. It's too much stress. Listen, being somebody's boyfriend is stressful, bro. You don't want to be nobody. Don't let no female claim you. Listen. All right, let me stop starting trouble before you guys in the chat come at me. But I sort of do mean that, though. Like, I really do tell my kids that. Don't be nobody's boyfriend. It ain't worth it. Yeah. And speaking of that, that may be a good segue into the topic of the day. I'm not getting old. I'm like fine wine. I get better with time. Though my knees betray. Oh, my knees be clicking. Like I have every now and then. Like so, like when I'm on like panels, I endure it when I'm on my live. But when I'm on panels and you see the camera like go mute, right? I'm usually going back and extending my knee like this, so it'll pop. Like it's old man problems. I was like in that video that Shanita was getting on me for playing basketball. My knees weren't the same. My ankles aren't the same. Like it's bad. Yeah, man. And the thing is, let's be real. I got Trini in my blood, and in my late teenage years, soca was everything. Your boy had knees. He would get low and get low and get low. He wind down low with them good knees. Now, I got that old man two-step, that old man soca two-step. That's all I do now. Every now and then you see the hip roll, the waist roll. But then that's it. That's all I do. Because I can't, my knees aren't there anymore. Can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry. I'll be at Carnival. Hey, where's the chair? Where's the chair? So, yeah, I just heard the kids are going back to school 3 days a week. Yeah, over where you are, they're going back 3 days a week. That's good. Our students need to be in school to get the best instruction possible. So I believe that. I don't believe that it's right to make kids go to school if it's going to risk their health and the health of the adults taking care of them. Yeah, man. So, segue, singleness. Is it really a gift? And I believe it is. Now, disclaimer. As you know, whenever I go live, I come from a Christian perspective. I'm a Bible-believing Christian who loves God and loves people. Okay, I don't believe that you can truly love God if you don't love God's people and God's creation. So, I may have certain beliefs, but I don't judge anybody for the decisions they make. We all make bad decisions. I'm a firm believer that I am a bad decision maker at times too, but I rely heavily on the grace of God. So whatever you see on this channel will be truth from the Bible, but it won't be judgmental. I'm not pointing the finger at nobody because I'm quick to point the finger at myself because I'm not perfect, but I try my hardest to be the best representative of Christ from what I see in the Gospels as I can be. So I'm not perfect, and I don't expect anybody else to be, but I just want to encourage people, and that's it. So my perspective is based on the Bible. It's based on my faith. And it's not exhaustive. It's not canon. Okay. Just because I say something doesn't mean that it's solid and it has to be done the way I say it. It's advice. You can take it. You can leave it. You can try it. And if it doesn't work, you can say, Dre, I tried it. Yeah, that's not really for me. Or you can say, I tried it and it worked amazing for me. Okay. But just know a lot of what I say has been thought out, researched, read up in books. So I don't just like make things up out of the blue because I like the way it sounds. I've actually done research in this. I really did. All right. So Molly says, yes, it is. Being single brings about a sense of peace. Well, yeah, man. Carla says, hey, Harrison, in chat, listening while cooking. Hope all is well. Carla, what's for dinner, though? What are you making? The chat want to know. What's for dinner? Tiffany Chanel. Oh, Tiffany Chanel is here? What? What's up? Says I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Sister, I appreciate you being here. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So let's get into the topic of the day. Singleness. What does it mean? What is singleness? And I know a lot of people have different meanings for singleness. I'm going to give you the layman straight term for singleness. If you are single, that means you are not married. That's what it means. If you are not married, you are single. But Dre, what if you are like in a relationship? Are you married? No, then you're single. You can leave that relationship anytime without any ramifications. You're single. But I've been dating this person, we're in love. You married? No, you're single. All right. So that's my perspective of singleness. And that's the avenue and the direction that I'm going in this live stream and in this chat. Okay. Some people have been in relationships for a very long time, long-term relationship. They're fully committed to one another. They just haven't gotten married. I'm not here to like I said, I'm not judging, just for the sake of this conversation, I'm differentiating being single as not being married. All right. How's baby girl? She's doing really well. Thanks for asking. We got 11 people in the chat, 9 likes. Help me out. Hit that like button. And if you have not done so yet, and you would like to join the Harrison Extended family, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Join the family, y'all. All right. So what baked chicken, rice, gravy, cornbread, and string. All right, guys, I gotta go. Do me a favor, call up, put your address in the chat. We're all showing up right now. We're doing a live stream from your house. Right now. Right now. All right. Yes. Everybody talking about it, asking about each other's family. See, that's why I love coming on the live, because I can talk, but you guys are still like engaging in conversation with one another. This is a dope community. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my community. I really love you guys so much. So much. All right. So being single, not being married, clear cut, that's my position. And that's the position I'm going to go in for the duration of this live. All right. People are either single by choice or by circumstance. When I say choice, I mean, some people choose to be single. Some people enjoy being single. They don't want to be in a relationship because some people value their independence. I had to do it, man. I'm sorry. Some people want to be independent, so they choose to be single. What's up, Nia? What's going on, sis? How you doing? All right. So for those that like their independence, they should definitely rock with singleness. All our independent people in the chat watching right now, enjoy your singleness. No, but really, we're either single by choice, we choose to be single, we choose to be by ourselves. Also, we're single by circumstances. Some people don't want to be single. Some people, let's be honest, chase relationships. They are serial monogamous and they chase the next relationship. And it's difficult for them to be alone. Or not alone. They struggle with being lonely, all right? Because there's a difference between being alone and being lonely, and we're going to discuss that later on in the live stream. Come on, let's go, bro. Listen, you guys have to watch when did we have that conversation? Was it last Thursday? It wasn't this Sunday. Last Thursday, go on Candidly V's channel and watch that live stream. You will not be, no, it wasn't Candidly V's. It was Real Talk, not Real Talk, Logic's, YouTube Court TV. Yeah, I think it was YouTube Court TV that we had that conversation. All right? I think it was. Oh, man. Can somebody do me a favor? One of the moderators, right? Either Shanita or Real. Can you put the link, or Nia, put the link of that show we had, talked about the independent Black woman. Put it in the chat so that they can see why I laughed when I talked about being an independent person in singleness. All right. So if you guys can do that for me, please, that would be great. Hold on one second. All right. So rather single by choice or single by circumstances, because some people are serial monogamous and they struggle with feeling of loneliness. They don't appreciate the gift of being alone. So they get into a relationship after relationship after relationship. And in essence, they really don't know what it means to be single, because, and then when they are single, they're single by circumstances. So there was a breakup, somebody cheated, and then they go find somebody else to be in a relationship with. Now, am I saying that you desiring to be in a relationship is a bad thing? Absolutely not. But don't sacrifice the beauty of being single for your fear of being lonely. Okay? Thanks, Real. I appreciate it. Tiff has been pulling us all around. The big difference between, there's a big difference. Please thumbs up the live. Please do that. Please thumbs up. Thumbs is up. And we got 17 people in the chat and the live. What's up, everybody? All right. Next, what are some reasons for singleness? Okay. Again, some people, it's a choice. Some people are single because they've been hurt and they don't want to be in a relationship. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you've been hurt in a relationship and you need your time to heal, take the time for you to heal. And don't expect somebody else to come in and help with that healing, meaning a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend to come in and help you heal. You need to heal by yourself. Because if they're helping you heal, then you may have emotional ties and be emotionally dependent on them for healing in the future. Try to find healing in yourself. Go to God. Connect with friends to help you heal. But do not think that getting into a relationship after you've been hurt right away is going to help you. It could hurt you even more. So some of us are single because we've been hurt and we need time to heal. Some of us are single because we've either been insecure men or we've dated insecure men. And not me, like ladies have dated insecure men. And they just like, I'm not dealing with insecure men no more. I want me a nice, secure, strong, confident man. And women will hold out until they find that. And insecure men, a lot of times, will not commit and not want to be in a relationship because they're insecure. They have no clue how to be a man, and let alone how to be a pleasing aspect to somebody else. Can't happen. Kimberly V, what's going on? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, please. Everybody, hit that like button. Okay. Next, women are discouraged from being the initiators. That's another reason why people are single, right? A woman can see a guy, right, that she works with, and she's single, mind you. Like, I'm not saying she's single. And he's a professional. He's handsome. He's considerate and empathetic. He has no ring on his finger. He never talks about a woman in his life. And she likes him a lot. She wants to get to know him. But women, they're not supposed to be the initiators. So she's not going to go try, no matter how good and chocolate he looks over there. She just won't try because women are not supposed to be the initiators. So women will be single because now here's one thing that women can do. All right. So women can initiate. I'm not from that school of thought where women can't initiate. And the truth of the matter is, even when a man thinks he initiated, a lot of times it's the woman who initiated, but did it in a way that is so subtle that the guy thought he initiated the whole thing. All right. Y'all women are slick. Y'all know what you're doing. If you guys want something, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. All right. Like, for instance, a woman that works with this guy, a chocolate guy, right? She's going to pick up on some patterns, right? He goes to the bathroom about so-and-so. All right. So right before he gets up to go to the bathroom, I'm going to get up and go before him. And I'm going to drop my pencil in front of him, right? And I'm going to pretend like I'm going to go pick it up and have him go pick it up because he's going to do that because he's a gentleman, right? Then I'm going to spark a conversation. Oh, thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm going to go back to my desk and instantly spark that like conversation. Like, women are smart. Like, women got that under wrap. Like, they can do that. Men, not so much. Like, men just go for the juggler. Yo, shouty, you fine. Yo, come here. Let's talk. Yeah, women got a whole new tact of allowing the man to think they initiated when it was them who initiated. Women are slick. Go ladies. But women a lot of times are discouraged from being the initiators. Story of Dawn, thank you so much for coming through. How are you? How's your evening going? Monaco says, I'm not initiating anything again either. Wait a minute. But what if you see a guy and you don't want to like initiate so much, but you want to like throw a hint? Is it okay for women to throw a hint? Is that all right? Put it in the chat. All right. Put your answers in the chat. Should women, if they don't initiate, is it okay for them to throw a hint out there to say that they have interest without saying they have interest? All right. Next, poor choice and potential dates. Some people cannot choose a good person to date if their life depends on it. Some people just can't. They just seem to be attracted to toxic people, whether it's a toxic female or a toxic woman or a toxic man. You don't see why not? Canley V. Okay, so Canley V is for it. Okay, you're in for a little while, so we're doing. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Mo was like, nope. In my experience, they aren't the type to be leaders. I'm a, excuse me, I'm a natural flirt, so hints are hard. Dag. So man, then how are guys like guys gonna get shut down? Then they're gonna think, oh, she's flirting. Let me go and say what's up, and then you're gonna be like, oh no, I'm not interested. I'm just flirting. That's hard, sis. That's hard. Shanita Marie says, yes, I'll initiate if the man is taking too long. Okay. If I see potential. Okay. All right. And real talk, what's good? Tired, long, 11 hours on this road. Ah, man. Hope you get your rest, sis. You get your rest. All right. So a lot of people have poor choices in choosing who to date. Poor choices. They just attracted to toxicity. Um, and they know it too. It's like, I'm never going to get in this kind of situation. I'm never going to date this kind of person. And you know what they wind up doing? Dating that kind of person. Right? Men are babies these days. Whoa, Candy V, tell us how you really feel. They're scared of approaching if you don't give out those hints. LOL. Well, I'm going to tell you, no, so I'm going to get extremely real with you guys on that. There's a reason why. 20, 30, 40 years ago, men were able to approach women more confidently. Today, we live in a time where we can't say a woman is pretty without it coming off like it's sexual harassment. So men are forced to be a little bit more delicate and careful with their approach because they don't want to come off too strong. Because some men who are gentlemen will not want a female to feel like she's an object. And so men are careful. Men are careful. A lot of men today would try to get to know the women in some social setting before they even try to approach, because they don't want to just come off like a pervert or a creep just looking for a good time. So, yeah. If he doesn't want me, I will pass. No need to initiate. Okay. All right, Tiffany, just straight out. No. So, all right, what else? Okay, V, Canley V, are they most likely, and they are most likely so insecure that they hurt you in the process. Nope, I'll pass. Same here, Monaco. I'll flirt and let him know how I feel. However, if he's not showing me any interest, I'm bouncing. Not going to waste my time chasing. I hear that. Preach. I really feel like if they want me, they'll be confident enough to approach me. Exactly. I don't agree, but that's okay. Facts, Mo. Tell him, Dre, or we'll get called thirsty or just being polite or compliment. That's true. I'm going to, like, just today, right? Just today. I'm at work, and there's a parent that came, and she, parent was okay looking, right? And she just, and me and my other coworker, a guy, was standing, and out of the corner of my eye, she looks in that direction. So when I look, because I saw it looking at us in my peripherals, she looked at me and rolled her eyes and walked away. Like, I'm not even trying to talk to you, young lady. No. So women have that, a lot of times have that attitude, and we don't want to come off like we're thirsty. But then because the thing is, women take compliments very differently. I may be interested in you, but if you're not interested in me and I make an advance to show you that I'm interested, you're going to look at me like I'm thirsty and being a creep. It's not an easy place for men to be today when it comes to trying to spark even a conversation with a woman. There are men who want women to chase them on purpose. I'm straight. What? Well, I'm not. Yeah, be careful of those men. Mona Cole is right. If there are men that want to be chased, be careful of those guys. Okay, because you'll be chasing for the rest of your life. Yeah, I ain't chasing either, Molly. I'll give them the hint, and if they don't take it, we've got to move on to the next. Talk, talk, hush. Talk. You talk your stuff. All right. It's fun to approach men because it throws them off. They stutter. It does. If a woman is like, would approach aggressively, it definitely makes the guy like, yo, whoa, what's happening? Too much emotional damage out here. I'll stick to singleness. And we're going to talk about that more, Monaco, because singleness is a gift, and that's one of the reasons why. I ain't chasing either, but I'll flirt my butt off. I won't call a man thirsty for complimenting me. It happens every day in my life. I thank them with a smile and move on. I'll say one thing: if I get shut down, then I leave. I don't do no chasing. True. If he is thirsty, nothing wrong with giving him a glass of water. What kind of water though? Like an actual glass, or like, because most guys when they're thirsty for a specific purpose. Don't give them that kind of water. All right. No. I guess just don't see it outside of social media. What's good, Harrison? Logic, what's going on, my brother? We were just talking about the show on Thursday, and Real actually dropped the link in here for everybody to take a look at. Hey, Logic, okay, water. Okay, good. Actual glass, good. Women need to be walking around with glasses of water all the time. You get a thirsty brother trying to holler at you, here's a glass of water. Take some Poland Spring. All right, so next. We have to also understand the difference between these two things. Being alone and being lonely. Being alone offers a place of serenity, solitude, peace, reflection. Being lonely is a place of depression. No one is around. You want connection, but you cannot have what you want at this specific moment. We got to know the difference, okay? It's okay to be alone. Find singleness. Enjoy singleness. Grow in your singleness. And when I mean grow, you grow as an individual in your singleness, okay? There's a gift in being single. There's joy in being single if you do it the right way. But again, as I said before, some people thrive on relationships, so they would rather be in a relationship. The problem with that is you don't become reliant, self-reliant, and be able to self-cope in a lot of areas because you're so dependent on having somebody there for whatever support you may need. Okay. However, if you find that being alone allows you an opportunity to grow, then you're in the right space. Singleness in that space is a gift. I'm never lonely, but enjoy being alone a lot of times. Me too. I'll retreat from everything and everyone except my kids. People will try to call me and they won't be able to reach me. And it's not because I'm trying to keep them out. I just need peace. I was single for 3 years after divorce on purpose. Loved it. All right. That's right. And yeah, and enjoy. And enjoy. She said it was like was single is in past tense. Congratulations. All right. Next. So know the difference. Enjoy being alone at times, right? Enjoy it. When you find yourself in a place that no one is around, think of it as a place of sanctuary, a retreat, time to grow as an individual. But if you feel like every time you're not in a relationship or you are alone and you feel lonely, you have to be able to get the help you need so that you can become self-reliant and self-secure. Know who you are, because then you're going to put the responsibility on somebody else to heal you from your loneliness. The only person that can heal you from your loneliness is you. All right. So now, here's a couple of questions you should ask yourself in your singleness, okay? In your singleness. I like my alone time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Agreed. Being alone, you find out things about yourself and what you like and don't like. I agree with that too. Congratulations, Tiffany. I think I started something. Yes. I was saying that the same thing. What you means was single. Yeah, right. What do you mean was? Huh? Was single. All right. All right. Listen, we're going to be tuning into your channel now, even more so. All right. So questions to ask yourself. Is my identity found in the opinions of others, or is my identity found in Christ? Right? A lot of times what we do is we formulate who we are based on how other people think of us. So we feel pressure in performing and behaving in ways that people think we should perform and behave. And that's from work to our friends, to our family. Being single allows space for you, even in relationships. Being single allows space for you to identify who you are, what your identity is. And a lot of times I reference that movie, The Runaway Bride, where Julia Roberts, every time she was in a relationship, she took on the characteristics, the behaviors, the interests of the person that she was engaged to and getting ready to marry. And every time she would run away from the altar because she didn't know who she was. Like she realized that's not who I am. And she had to find herself before, being happy. We got to be able to find ourselves. All right. So back to the topic at hand. Next, another question we have to ask ourselves: what's the reason for our singleness? What is the reason? And really identify that. If you are happy being single and you feel like you need time to yourself, and that's the reason, praise God. Walk in that, embrace that, right? But if you're looking to be single because you don't want to be hurt again, or you've dealt with enough drama in your life and you don't want a drama, or you don't get along, and let's be honest. And this is what it takes to be mature adults, right? Answer the question in the chat. What question? What question? I already asked the question and it wasn't answered. Okay? All right. So one of the things that we have to ask ourselves is this: am I difficult and hard to be in any kind of relationship with? When I go to work, am I always beefing with coworkers? Am I always beefing with my family? Every time I'm in a relationship, is there always some kind of drama or toxic behavior? And because if we can answer those three things honestly, and the answer is yes, then the problem is probably us, right? It's probably us. Oh no, I was asking Tiffany a question. All right. But no Dre answered the question. Still here, just in the background editing. Okay, thanks, Monaco. So here, what was the question? Tiffany asked the question. LOL. I know. Questions. I'm here trying to do a show. All right. Another question. Am I capable of being in a relationship? Am I capable of being in a relationship? If you can't answer that, take a back seat. Okay. Because what we want from a relationship a lot of times is for somebody to stimulate us. Rarely do we go in a relationship thinking, I want to give myself to somebody. Like I have a lot of love in me and I want to be able to share that love with somebody. Who is worthy enough to receive my love? We don't think of relationships like that, like identifying who is worthy enough to receive my love. It's really like, this person can do this for me. I'm going to date them because they can do this for me. A lot of times we go into relationships extremely selfish. That's why being single is a great space to be in. We want answers. Okay, let me stop messing with Trey. So is you in a relationship or not? You already know my position on that. Dre is taking like the seat in Forrest Gump. I'm messing. Yeah, selfish. Yeah, it's true. It's true. How many? And let's be honest, because I'm gonna be honest. When I was dating, I didn't think about dating somebody that I can do things for. I was either thinking about somebody I can do things with, or who can do things for me. Right? That's how a lot of us choose our mates. We choose our mates based on what they can do for me, instead of choosing our mates based on who is worthy enough to receive me. Now, a whole different space. Like you go into a whole different space in life. You go into a whole different space of relationships when you start looking at going into relationships, trying to identify who is worthy enough to receive what you're willing to give in a relationship. Period. Okay? So I'm going to encourage you. Don't date because you think somebody can do something for you. When you are ready to date, or unless you are ready to identify who is worthy enough to receive what you're willing to give in a relationship, you really aren't ready to fully date or be in a relationship or be engaged or be married. That's canon. And I'm going to stick by that and stand by that. Okay? You're in a relationship trying to identify building blocks to improve yourself. Come on, bro. Speak it. All right? Another thing is, am I driven by my flesh? Am I driven by my flesh? Does everybody I have to date or everybody I date, do I have to sleep with them? Am I driven to have sex with everybody I meet? Am I sex crazed? That's a question that we have to ask ourselves. Because if we are dating for that reason, then chill with the dating. You're going to be perpetually single until you finally done soiling your royal oats, and then you're good. Chill. Chill. Chill with the sex. Chill. Just relax. Get to know each other. What you like. What are your interests? You know, it's like that song, as soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind and ask you what your interests are. Who you be with. Things that make you smile. What number to dial? You going to be here for a while. I'll go cool my crew. You go cool your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. Like, get to know the person. We don't have to get in bed. We don't have to sleep together. Let's just get to know one another in our single spaces. Am I sex crazed? Yeah, and that's the thing, Logic. I think a lot of people think that you can build off of sex. You really can't. You don't build. Sex is maybe a block that fits on the house, that fits like a brick that goes in the house, but that's not the foundation of a relationship. It can't be. Okay, and we see a lot of people, famous and not, who have gotten into relationships because the sex was great, but it was toxic. And some of you guys in the chat, let's be real, was probably in a relationship where the sex was amazing and it was extremely toxic. And the only reason why you put up with it was because the sex was good. And you were depressed, angry, except for the 2 to 25 minutes that you guys were together doing what you guys are doing. I'm just saying. It's not a foundation. I was in a couple. Yeah. Sex is important, but not the foundation. Preach. All right, Biggie. Biggie was a lyrical genius. All right. So next question. Do people exist to make me happy? When you look at people in your life, all right, do you judge them based on what they do for you and how happy they make you? If you go into life thinking like that, you don't need to be in a relationship with nobody. Not one person, not even a friend. Because people don't exist to make you happy. People don't exist to stimulate you. People don't exist so that you can get what you want out of them. If that is the case, you're a narcissist and you don't need to be in a relationship with nobody, because you are only going to leave a trail of victims in your wake every time you are done with them. Make it last forever. All right, I see you, Shanita. All right, next. And is marriage a goal of mine? Now, this question is important because it'll allow you to be honest when you get into spaces where you're getting to know somebody. If you're not looking for marriage, state from the very beginning, I'm not really looking for marriage, and give them the option to have that out. Okay? If you're not looking for marriage and you're just looking to spend some time with somebody and just hang out, make it known from the very beginning so that feelings don't get involved. You guys can remain friends and keep it at that. All right? Next. Steps to take in your singleness. Okay? Accept and embrace your singleness. Now, I said before, if you're not married, you're single. That's why I come from the space where I will say that, if I'm, getting to know somebody or seeing somebody or whatever, I'm not available, which means that I am not trying to get to know somebody else. My attention is here. I'm not married, which means by my standards, I'm single, but I'm not single in the sense that I'm single and I'm out there and I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to do me. That I don't see singleness as that. Okay. Next, accept and embrace your singleness. Enjoy it. Do like really embrace it. Being single is not a bad thing. If you don't have to be able to if you don't have to tell somebody where you're going, what time you're going, when you're coming back, that's a gift. It is a gift. It's also a gift to have that kind of accountability as well. It's a gift both ways. But if you are single and you don't have to have that answer to somebody in that way, enjoy it. Be able to do you and get to know what you like. Okay? So embrace your singleness. Next, and I'm going to say it, And again, I'm coming from a very Christian perspective. Remain celibate. Remain celibate. Okay. No ding ding without the wedding ring. Okay. Try your hardest to remain celibate. I know we're all not perfect, we all fall short of the glory of God. I understand that. But try your hardest to remain celibate. This way, your mind is really clear. Sex will mess people up and it will mess with people's minds. Just have a clear mind, think with the brain. I know we're grown, but don't mean we should do everything we want to do if we're adults. Okay. Tell my 18-year-old that. You could think you're grown, all right? But you ain't doing whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, you're not doing it, all right? All right. Hey, I've been ignoring the chat. All right, agreed. I need the foundation of it to be solid to build a house on it. Yep, very true. I feel you should be married mentally before you jump that broom. Marriage is so now, bro. I've been telling people about this, right? You don't sign a paper, have a ceremony, and then all of a sudden you start thinking like a husband and a wife. You should have that mentality before you get into a relationship. If you're ready to be a husband, if you're ready to be a wife, you're in a good space to be married. I agree, Logic. So I agree, bro. Exactly. I love my single life. We are living single. All right, I see you. Which character are you, Shanita? I love my single life. Carla. I don't know about celibate. But real, you know my position. So, you know my position. I love my single life. Celibate 5.5 years. All right, celebrate celibacy. I like that. You see how I did that? Celebrate celibacy. All right. Bars. Dad jokes. All right. I guess I'm going to be messed up. But sex don't control my mental. All right. That's awesome, Molly. Exactly. Thanks, sis. Dawn Marie. Logic. She is fine. 5 for me. Okay. Nice. I'm Regine and Khadija. All right. She's a mixture of two. All right. I'm going to come out with a personality test, right? Where a dating personality test that is living single themed. Which character are you in the relationship spectrum? That would be dope. You know what? I should come. Mo and Nicole and I should work together, and Tiffany, because she does relationships also, on creating like a fun personality test based on the characters of living single. What's up? Somebody's going to steal my idea. I know. I just said it. It's out there for everybody. But I'm going to timestamp this and save it so that if somebody has that idea, I'm going to say I came up with it first. Give me my props. Give me my money. And if somebody else came up with the idea and I get money from it anyway, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. But I'm going to try it. For real. I'm going to try it. Okay. Remain celibate if you can. That's my big encouragement. Get involved. Do something. Volunteer somewhere. If you're single, find something that you're passionate about and volunteer. Soup kitchens, at your church, in your child's school. Join the PTA. Yeah, I said it. Join the PTA. Okay, do something that you feel like your life is of some purpose. When you're doing something like that, you feel like you're fulfilling a purpose. A lot of people get into nonsense because they're not doing something that's fulfilling. That helps develop who you are as a person. It helps develop a sense of self-worth. Like, I am needed here. I am worth it, and I'm here. So try to do something. Volunteer. Learn a new craft. Pick up sewing. Women should pick up sewing. I said it. Women should pick up sewing. No, I'm joking. Please don't come for me in the chat. I'm kidding. All right, but you should. Start a business. I said it. Start a business. If you are single, you're in a prime space to start a business. Prime space to get out there and be a single entrepreneur, because you can devote a lot of time in starting your business. Start a business. Pick up an extracurricular activity, all right? And get active. A sport, golf, fishing. A lot of people who are single, they travel now. Travel. Do single trips. Get active. Work out. Play a sport. Go to the gym. Things like that. Right. Or what I miss? We're laughing at Carla. Why? What Carla say? Molly and Tiff run Don't go to Walmart at 12. Oh, Easy, what's up? A lot of married people are catching hell in their marriage and wish they were single, cheating on the side. That's true also. That's another the reason why we gotta be able to embrace our singleness, because those who are thirsty for relationships will find themselves in getting into toxic relationships because they're so afraid of being lonely. Don't be afraid of being lonely. When I got married, 20, I thought things were going to be changed when I signed the line. Nope, doesn't happen. You got to both the husband and the wife have to go in thinking and already believing that they're ready to be a husband and wife, ready to do what it takes. You should try being celibate, real. It may be good for you. Whatever you guys, first off, I don't accept, no, Kennedy V and real are not allowed to talk about this topic. Okay? I'm just saying. Talk about something else. At least to each other. All right? I'm just saying. Molly is good men. Good men go to Walmart every night. Well, men be going to Walmart at night because they're hoping to find somebody. Be careful. Exactly, Easy. So many married couples out there unhappy. Good evening, host. 12 Veils, what's up, sis? How you doing? Me. Sex doesn't mess with my mental. Never has. Walmart really liked it. I started 3 while single. You started 3 while single? I think I missed something. V, but I've been celibate about 3 months now. All right, my brother. 12 Veils, what's your email? Yep. Connect in the chat. Okay, well, that's good, but you should try celibacy, real. V, what celibacy do you mean except give me... Gosh, guys. All right. Yes. I'm waiting on Dre to answer. Wait, answer what? Caller, I read your question and literally laughed out. I was thinking great. What's the question again? If you could do me a favor and type it. All right. Wait, I gotta scroll up. All right, let me scroll up. Let me see what caller has. What if I'm single, but I continue to have sex with an ex of 17 years until I start? Wait, if you're single, and then you need to stop having sex with your ex before you can think about starting to date anybody. Thank you for your honesty, though. I appreciate that. Yeah. Cut all sexual ties with your exes and be celibate. Thank you for your open and your candidness. All right. So I just read your question. Good question, though. It's a really good question. He ain't paying attention to the chat right now. He's been hanging around Logic for too long. Wow. Don't be coming for my brother. He's good. Even if the sex is good, stop it. Okay? You're not going to be able to move on. It's not going to be a good thing. It's not going to be seamless. You want when you're in a relationship, you want the transition to be seamless. That's why it's okay to be single and just be celibate and just enjoy who you are without having to have that that mentality that this person is giving me good sex I need to continue with while I'm single. And is that person single too? And if that person's not single, then it causes a whole lot of unnecessary drama. That's what I was saying. Like people who believe that they're getting good sex are willing to accept toxic situations because it's good. There's not one woman who can give me the most amazing sex that will allow myself to be put in a toxic situation. It's not worth it to me. And I'm not saying that you are in that toxic situation, but if you are looking to ever move on, that's got to be cut. Carl is beautiful. Break the soul tie from your ex, please. Yeah, man, break that soul tie. Carla, you know I keep it real. It's too good. And Molly, the sex is one of a kind. Keep it YouTube. Carla, let that man. Good grief. Okay. All right, let me finish up. I got like 4 minutes. You guys kept me here for a whole hour. Great job, guys. All right. Learn a new craft, start a business, get active. All right. Another thing that I encourage single people to do is date yourself. Go out on dates by yourself. Treat yourself to a nice restaurant. Treat yourself to a movie. Take yourself out on a vacation. Take yourself to a daycation. Enjoy yourself. Identify what you like, what experiences you like to share or that you like to experience. You want to go skydiving and you realize you like to go skydiving, do that. If you like, rooftop bars and you like to just lounge at the rooftop, go. Learn what you like. Take yourself out on dates, especially if you're a lady, because if you know what you like, you won't be so easily conformed to what your man likes. And a lot of times that happens in a lot of relationships where the woman in the relationship conform to the interests of the man. Know what you like first. Know your interests first, and then share those interests together when you're in a relationship. So date yourself. Yeah, I gotta drop that video. I will. Well, you know what? Tiffany takes herself out on dates. She has a video where she took herself out on a date. Okay, so that's who she's dating right now. Tiffany's dating herself. All right. And this goes for men and women. Men should be able to take themselves out on dates as well. I've done it, and it's a great experience. I co-sign that. Find positive single people to spend time with as well. All right. And I'm going to read the last couple. Encourage and to find these friends that will encourage your celibacy. Okay. And I say this for guys. Guys have a different kind of relationship. I'm not in the space of hanging out with guys that will encourage me to just, sleep with random women. I don't have men like that in my close circle. I can't. I need men in my life that I can trust and that will encourage me to do what I feel I need to do for myself. And if celibacy is one of those things, I need men around me that's going to encourage that celibacy. And when I get married, I need men around me to encourage me being a faithful husband. Okay. So positive friends in your life. Okay. And don't be completely closed off to dating, especially if you've come to the space where you know who you are. You appreciate being alone. You don't think being alone is the same as being lonely. You are fully aware in yourself. You know that what your identity is and who you are in Christ. If you know all that stuff, then be open to date. Because at that point, you won't be bamboozled. Then you won't be easily swindled by the sweet words of a guy and what he's willing to offer you. Okay? And I was going to go into something else, but how to date as a single person. Maybe I'll make that a whole different show, how to date as a single person. But remember this, and I'm going to close off with this. If you're not ready to identify who it is that's worthy enough to receive what you're willing to give in a relationship, then you're not ready to date. Be single and enjoy being a single until you're ready to do that. All right. We get into the now I'm dating now. Okay, you're dating now? Yes, go to Tiffany. All right. I'm not going to press you. I believe in privacy. So do you, sis? Happy for you. And I know that you have a good head on your shoulders, so you're going to do it the right way, sis. So you go. Pretty sure there's a lot of gentlemen not happy anymore. But do you, sis? More power to you and happy for you. Molly, if you follow me, buckle up because I keep it real. Yeah, Molly, his content is edutainment. And it's real. Carla, how I'm quick to do that. Yes, don't we know real? I always take myself out on dates even when I'm in a relationship because we always need time to ourselves. That part. Real talk, do it. Dre, I got a question. No, because your questions be no, Shanita. No. Logic Hirsch. Logic Molly. Are you one of the women independent in a relationship? Hey, I enjoy roller coasters. YouTube Court TV. The higher the top, the better. The higher the drop, the better. So the buckle is on. Real talk, kind don't follow with logic. Molly, you read the warning signs. I'm good host. Tiff dating now. Logic. I'm sorry, bro. Tiffany, I told you dudes are going to be upset. Yes, Andrea, what's your question, sis? Dre, don't do it like that. She has a great question. Okay. All right. What's your question, Shanita? I'm taller than 42 inches. Warning day. Logic. You and Dre move too darn slow. So yeah, bro. Don't forget to thumbs up the live if you haven't. Yes, please thumbs that up. Thumbs that up. Dre, what do you like to do on dates? So when I go out on dates with myself, I like to go to movies. I'll go for long walks. I like to go to like take a vacation, go to the beach by myself. I vacation by myself. Um, I would love to. I haven't done this for a while, but I would love to go to a gun range and just let off a few shots. Um, I do things like things that interest me. Play basketball. I'll go to Knicks games by myself. Yeah, so those are the things I like to do. Yeah. All right, guys. I need to close out because I gotta jump, bathe, put some stuff in the laundry, and then go to sleep. I gotta work in the morning. So I love you all. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Thank you for the 19 likes and the 17 people watching right now. You could be doing anything else, but you decided to join me tonight, and I appreciate it. If you have not done so, like this video. If you have not joined the Harrison Extended family, you can do so by hitting the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. It'll let you know when I upload new videos. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I love you all. Great conversation. Like, you guys are so dope. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. God bless. And I want you guys all to have a good night. All right. Peace.